Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I'm making this video the day before Thanksgiving, technically, because I gotta work tomorrow. When I upload this video, I will be working both of my jobs all day. 16 hours between two jobs. So I want to make this video now. And you know what's funny? In my waking up process from the Jehovah's Witnesses, which was started a few years ago, right? I remember one of the very first videos I watched was about an ex-JW couple that was celebrating Christmas. And mind you, even though I allowed myself to watch this video, right? I was still indoctrinated. This is like the very, very beginning of my waking up process, right? It was one of the first 10 apostate videos I allowed myself to watch, right? Sorry, one of the first 5, not 10, 5, right? It was about a couple celebrating Christmas. And mind you, I'm still indoctrinated. I'm still a devout witness, right? So I'm seeing ex-witnesses celebrate Christmas. And the first thought that came to my mind was, ooh, they're going to die when Armageddon comes. Ooh, these are some naughty witnesses, right? Oh, former witnesses. But I remember having that thought because obviously I wasn't awake at that point, right? But here I am, a little over 3 years later, I'm making a Thanksgiving video. I want to keep this video kind of brief, kind of short, right? I don't want to make it too long. But I am so thankful. You know, and by the way, so I celebrated my first Thanksgiving, not last year, 2023, but 2022. I celebrated my very first, sorry, it wasn't technically Thanksgiving, it was Friendsgiving. There we go, it was Friendsgiving, right? And here in Hawaii, I celebrated here in Hawaii with some friends. And, you know, we was going around in circles, probably about somewhere between 15 to 20 people, right? At the Friendsgiving. And we was going around in a circle telling everybody what we are grateful for, right? And I told them, I said, listen, guys, you know, at that time I think I was the fellowship a few years, 2 years ago. Yeah, I think I still was the fellowship then. So I was the fellowship, shunned by my family, but I was wide awake. I knew that this wasn't the truth, right? So, you know, when it came to my turn, I had to relate as to why I'm grateful. I said, you know what? I said, I'm grateful that I woken up from a cult that I was born in. I'm born and raised into, you know, the Jehovah's Witness cult. I'm thankful that I was able to wake up. I did my research and I woke up and realized, oh, shoot, I was born in a cult. You know, and I was thankful that I was surrounded by real people, genuine, good-hearted, down-to-earth people. I was surrounded by people during that Friendsgiving 2 years ago, right? And it was truly special because I never celebrated that before, obviously. You know, but just being surrounded by good-hearted people, we all sharing our experiences, we all chatting, having a good time. And I said to myself, what's so bad about this? What's so wrong about strangers coming together, right? Because I didn't really know them. I know a few people, but I didn't know everybody in the room. But I said, what's so bad about friends, family, strangers, whatever, people coming together and telling each other what they are grateful for, what they are thankful for? What's so bad about that? Why can't Jehovah's Witnesses do that? I couldn't comprehend that, right? When I had that Friendsgiving, I kept saying to myself, why is this such a horrible thing? You know, so I'm happy. I'm happy that I woke up from this cult. And a lot of times people take freedom for granted, right? We take freedom for granted. Now, me being an African-American male, 200 years ago, my people didn't have freedom. You know, 200 years ago, we was enslaved. I can't even imagine what they've endured, what my people endured 200 years ago. So when I say that I cherish my freedom, I take it to another level. I don't just take it from a Jehovah's Witness spectrum, right? But I take it from the spectrum of an African American male. Because 200 years ago, my people, they didn't have a lot to be grateful for. They didn't have a lot to be thankful for, right? So I'm thankful for so much. I'm grateful for so much. 2023 has been a horrible, horrible year for me. I almost took my life. In 2023, last year. The odds was against me. People that told me they loved me, blocked me, shunned me. My mom told me, don't talk to me ever again. Both of my brothers blocked me. People that I know for over 10 years, some people over 20 years, blocked me. All because I encouraged them to do their own research on this religion. I was made to be this wicked, evil apostate, when in reality, I was just trying to help people to wake up from a cult. So last year was a horrible year, right? This year, 2024, this has been one of the best years of my life. I've been on 5 different vacations, five different trips. Don't ask me how I did it. I've been busting my ass working 2 jobs, but I'm grateful. I met so many people. Oh man, I was reunited with my grandfather recently. He woke up from the cult, as you guys know. I'm thankful for that. I went to the protest in Washington, D.C. back in September. Met so many good people. Awakened Truths, Jevin, Lexi, Kirby. Oh man, this year has been phenomenal. It's been phenomenal. Been in South Korea, went to Australia at the beginning of the year. I recently met my soulmate, my partner. She's Australian. She lives in Australia. But I am so grateful, so thankful that 2024 has really worked out for me. And if you happen to be a Jehovah's Witness watching this video, or if you happen to recently left the Jehovah's Witness religion, I want to assure you, things get better. The beginning is hard. The beginning is extremely hard. When you leave the cult, you might be shunned by your family and friends, but you know what? You lose people, right? You may lose people, but in the process, you also find yourself. You discover who you are as a person. And that, my friend, is priceless. It doesn't matter who you lose on this planet, who you leave behind, or who decides to abandon you, neglect you, whatever, right? That's irrelevant. As long as you find your reason for being alive on this planet, that's all that matters. You have to discover who you are. And I discovered who I am as a person, as an individual. And I've also, along the way, I met genuine, down-to-earth, hearted people. I can't even name them all. I've been so many places, so many different cities and states, countries this year. I can't name them all. I'm just grateful that everyone that I have encountered, they have been some real-ass, genuine, down-to-earth people. Me having heart-to-heart conversations with people, with like-minded other ex-witnesses, priceless. So, like I said, I'm working both of my jobs tomorrow. I won't be able to celebrate Thanksgiving. Hence why I'm making this video. And I want to tell everyone who's been following me, my channel, I am truly grateful from the bottom of my heart. We might not ever meet up, right? We might not ever meet in person. But just know that I am grateful. I'm thankful that you have been watching my videos. You've been following me. People who sent me emails, reach out to me on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm grateful for you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Now, when you leave the cult of Jehovah's Witnesses, you know what fake is. You know what fake friendship is, right? Fake family, fake relationships, fake friendships is. When you leave a cult like that, you want to be surrounded by realness. I have found real, genuine, down-to-earth people who have taken me and under their wings. They've taken me, put me in their life, called me friends. I'm grateful for these people. I'm grateful for these people. I'm grateful that I met so many people that we're in the same struggle. As an ex-witness, we're in the same struggle. We are either being shunned by family or friends. We've woken up from the cult and we're trying to discover who we are as a person. We're trying to be as real and authentic as possible, but we come from a fake organization. So when you come from something that's fake, you're trying to define, you're trying to figure out who you are. You're trying to be real. And you ask yourself, how do I be real when I come from a source that's fake? My foundation is fake as a Jehovah's Witness. My upbringing, my roots were all fake. The whole religion is fake. So once I left this cult, I'm like, hold up, Jerron, who are you? Who am I? I had to have like a heart-to-heart with myself, trying to find out who I am as a person, trying to discover who the hell Jerron is. It's a process. It's a process. And you know what? I'm still trying to discover who I am. I know I'm a good-hearted person, but I come from a source. I come from a religion that's fake. My whole life, my whole upbringing was fake. So I'm trying to be real when my upbringing was fake, was false. And I know there's many ex-witnesses that deal with the same dilemma. But if you woken up today, right? If you woke up today, be thankful, be grateful. Baby steps. This is what I'm learning to do. I'm learning to be appreciative of the little things, the small things. Earlier today, one of my coworkers, right? She's a really good-hearted person, Good heart, good soul, the whole nine, right? She took out a bag of crunched up bread, right? Crumbs. She was feeding it. There's ducks. Where I work at, there's ducks, right? So the ducks, the minute they saw her, they started coming her way, right? I said, oh, shit. I was getting choked up, right? I said, oh, shit, Jerron, don't cry. Don't get emotional, right? But I'm watching my coworker. She took out some crumbs and she started feeding these ducks. These ducks already knew who she was. The minute they see her, they started walking to her, right? Because they know that when they see her, she's going to feed them, right? I was appreciative of that. That had nothing to do with me, right? She's just feeding ducks. But I was like, oh, shit. This is a human being actually giving a shit about an animal. And it brought me in awe. I was like, oh, shit. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm appreciative for good-hearted people that I come across. There's so many good-hearted people on this planet. And you know what? When you leave a cult like the Jehovah's Witnesses, once again, when you leave a phony, fake-ass cult like the Jehovah's Witnesses, when you realize that your entire life was a lie, it was all fake. All those friendships you had as a Jehovah's Witness, all fake and phony. Superficial friendships, conditional friendships, right? So when you leave that, you want to be surrounded by some real-ass friends. You want to be surrounded by some real shit. And once again, I'm grateful, I'm thankful that I've met so many friends in the last 12 months, so many ex-witnesses. I'm happy I was able to jump on a freaking plane, travel to Seattle, New York, DC, Pennsylvania, South Korea, Australia. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful that I met so many good-hearted people. I'm blessed. And that's why I'm making this video. And once again, if you happen to be a Jehovah's Witness that's contemplating on leaving this religion, I'm living proof that you can leave and that you can succeed. You will meet real people. You will meet them. Just give it some time. Give it some time. You will meet some real people on this planet. And it will take you by surprise, you know? But you know that saying, you don't know joy unless you experience pain and sadness, right? I'm thankful that I had all those fake encounters, all those fake phony friendships. I'm thankful for that. Because when I met real people that genuinely love me, I'm like, oh shit, this shit is real. This is the best feeling ever. This is the best feeling ever. When you meet real people that love you, and you know what fake friendship is, right? You know what fake is. So when you're done with the fake shit and you meet some real ones, you're like, oh man, it's a breath of fresh air. It's a breath of fresh air. It really is, you know? But anywho, guys, I don't mean to go on a rant, but happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. It sounds a little weird at first when you say it, because we're not used to this. As an ex-witness, as an ex-Jehovah's Witness, we're not used to celebrating holidays, obviously, right? But once you realize that your entire life was a lie, you could get past that bullshit, the Jehovah's Witness shit, and you realize, you know what? There's a whole world out there. I want to live my life. I want to enjoy it. So I'm thankful for everyone who's been following me on YouTube. I'm thankful for all my friends, my ex-witness friends that I met in person. I'm thankful for the family that my relatives that I've recently was able to be able to reunite with, right? My grandfather, my cousins. I'm so thankful for everybody. I'm thankful and I'm appreciative. So if you're watching this video, have a happy Thanksgiving. And I'm thankful for you. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Guys, I'll see you on the next video. Take care.